Hi, this is going to be a screencast on how to do a screencast. So I was trying to get it so I could do the screencast on the internet and screencast it from my computer. However, the program won't let you do that, so I took a few pictures that I'll show you. So with Screencast-O-Matic, you can actually record your lectures. You can obviously do some webcamming here. Let me show you. So you can make yourself the main webcam here, or you can actually put yourself down in the corner while you're presenting the page here. You notice the yellow circle. This is when, maybe you wanted to show something when you're giving a lecture through the screencast, that you want to circle something or say maybe this is important. And then there's also a hide option, so there I've hidden myself. So the first thing that you do here is you go, if you want to just go to Google, you can go to Google and type in Screencast. If you just type in Screencast, Screencast-O-Matic is this one right here. It's a free program. You get 15 minutes for free for each one that you do. So when you go on here, you won't already be signed in. It'll come up to a screen that'll say, here, actually, let me log me out so I can show you guys what it does. So let's go back out and do it one more time. So we'll go to Screencast and then click here. Okay, so this is the page that you're going to see. It says fast, free screen recording, log in, sign up, everything's free on it. Now, what I recommend you do is to download it. So if you hit start recording, it'll then offer you a download for it. Right here you'll see the launcher is coming, and then it'll ask you to go ahead and download it. And I downloaded this and put it right on my desktop so I can do them straight from my desktop. You'll see that I've got that right over here. So that's what I recommend doing. You can do it by just using the internet as well, but I like this method better because I can also save it as a video file right on my screen. So the picture that I took though for you all to look at, so this is the screen that you get when after you have done the download, and I wanted to show you what all of these are. So the first thing is, for me, I have to plug in a webcam because my computer doesn't have recording abilities. So this is my narration. If this is red, like my computer audio is red, if this is red, that means you have to plug something in order to do the speaking. Just because you put a webcam in doesn't mean you have to use the actual webcam part. If you would choose this right here where it says screen, it will only do your screen, or if you want to do just the webcam, you can only do the webcam, or both, which is what I have clicked right now, and that's why I can bring myself back in the picture if I want to, to walk the students through something through Blackboard, let's say, or if I'm just going to give the whole presentation, I would be right here on the screen. I much prefer, though, being totally off the screen. So anyway, so that's that right there. So then once you hit record, you're ready to record, let's say, once you hit record, it'll count down. It'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you'll be on. You're ready to give your screencast. So what I do is I will go into my PowerPoints, and I will pick whatever chapter that I'm going to be presenting on, and then I go to my normal slideshow like I would do, and the whole thing is captured in there. There's the little red and white line that you saw a minute ago on that first picture. I can't grab it right now, I will in a second. That right there allows you to go smaller or bigger if you need to. So then I can just click through my slides here and I can talk like I'm just giving my lecture right in class. If there's anything that I want to highlight or say, like, oh, you're going to want to know this, and then I can circle it, or I can even come back into the picture and say, this is something really important that we see, and you're going to definitely want to know this, and that way you're giving your students still the cues that you might give them with a face-to-face lecture that you're not necessarily giving them if you just were to type up notes or send them something or just give them the PowerPoints with no audio recorded with it. So other things that you could use it for would be to send out like a study guide, like do a study guide, talk about important things you hit in class again. There's just so many different things. I actually used this as a project that I developed with my master's degree that one of the Baker Online classes actually adapted. I had the students do annotated bibliography, and they actually gave their overviews of each of their journal articles right through the screencast and showed it to us, and then they talked about it, so you knew they had learned it and that they were able to give the knowledge as they were speaking and show the instructor and the other students as well. So you could make quite a few different assignments with this. You could do just a lot of stuff with this sort of thing. So once you're finished with it, let me see if I can pull that back up. So once you are totally done with it, so again, you only get 15 minutes. So you got to watch. There's a timer at the bottom of the screen on the left-hand side. There's a pause button, and there's a timer that's going the whole time to let you know where you're at with your time. So like for instance, right now I'm at 5 minutes and 54 seconds. So I know where I'm at with my lecture, with what I'm doing. So I know where I need to be as far as my slides go, and sometimes I do have to end up doing more than one for a specific chapter if I needed to, and that's okay. Just do it in parts, because really 15 minutes is a long time for them to just sit and stare at a computer anyway, and they got to take it in chunks themselves. So when you're all done, over here where it says record, there will be a pause button. So let's say I'm done, I'm wrapping up, I would hit the pause button, and then it would give me the opportunity to watch it, and then it would also give me the opportunity to say I want to finalize it. So if I go to I want to finalize it, it is then going to give me three options. The three options are to upload it to Screencast. Now that's if you're just using the program without putting it on your computer, which I don't like. They would store it, but that's just not my personal preference. You can also choose to upload it directly to YouTube, and what I like about that option is that it directly uploads right to my Baker YouTube account that I created. If you don't have a Baker YouTube account, you'll have to go there and create one, but then you can use it only for the Baker students and have that in there. Mine are public just because I don't care if other people watch my lectures, but you could set it so only your users that you choose could be in there, but you would have to add all those people in separately. And then the last option is that you can save it as a video file. And the only time that I've had to do that was at home when I used my Mac. It wouldn't connect to my YouTube from the screencast. For some reason, just my Mac wouldn't do it. So I saved it as a video file, and then I went to my YouTube account, signed in, and put it on there. Then I just go back to Blackboard and I make an announcement and I say, here's your 3 chapters, and I include the YouTube links, and they can click right on them and go straight there. So, but you could use this for anything. I mean, if we have brand new fundamental students that are using Black discussion board, or they need to submit an assignment, and some of them are saying, I don't know how to submit an assignment link. I mean, you can come right in here and say, okay, well, let's walk through it, and then you go to your Blackboard and sign in, and you show them exactly step by step, okay, here's how you go to the assignment link. It'll be a 2 or 3 minute thing. They'll all know how to do it. I mean, you could use it for anything that you want consistency for, and then they can always go back and watch it again. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions at all, you can email me at gnoggl01@baker.edu. Thanks, guys. Bye.